What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Knicks Cave. I'm Jan, a Knicks fan, your host, and let's get right into it. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment. You want to know when the next video going to drop. Hit the notification bell. All right, before we get into this game recap, pre-game review, we're going to talk about the bracket and how it fell and how it played last night. First game I'm going to talk about is the Pelicans. Not in depth, but the Pelicans knock off the Kings 127-117. The game that had me hype was that Pacer game. My man Tyler Halliburton got busy, 26 points, 10 rebounds, 13 assists. Uh, Logged his first career triple-double against a team that a lot of y'all, if y'all watch my channel, know I do not like, the Boston Celtics. And this is setting it up for the New York Knicks and for the Indiana Pacers bring to ignite that old rivalry. Y'all remember Reggie Miller, but this time it's gonna be Obi Toppin. Yep, you heard what I said. Some of y'all um Obi Toppin haters, the people that wanted Obi Toppin off this team, because clearly I did not want Obi Toppin off this team. I was upset when the Knicks traded him. But anyway, it is what it is. It's not there yet, but I'm thinking this can be start of something very interesting. The NBA just might be getting a wish because when I first started talking about the end season tournament, y'all heard me say I wasn't a big fan, but I came around. Y'all also heard me say that too. And this end season tournament, it's got a real early feeling, a feeling of an early playoff feeling. That's what it got really. It, it's early in the season, but it got you exciting. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people don't get into basketball until June come around, May, April, around that time of year. And then your avid fan will just come around, oh, it's the championship, it's the playoffs, they start watching. But I think the NBA just hit something if you think about it, because now, right with the tournament started with November 3rd. So yeah, the season just basically started, and people, the fans, was already looking for something, already built that anticipation. Gotta know the word I'm trying to say, and we was all excited. Well, now I'm excited, and the NBA won. Let's take a look at them trophies. This is the NBA championship in season tournament trophy, which I hope the New York Knicks will be the first team to win the first ever in season championship trophy. And y'all already know who the MVP trophy going to go to. Our boy Jalen Brunson. And maybe 2 years prior, I'd have been mentioning that name. But this season, this 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 trophy, if the Knicks win the championship, will belong to Jalen Brunson. And let's get into that first game of the Knicks and the Bucks. You know, that was early in the season. The Knicks and the Bucks was basically both teams are starting off slow. Since then, the Bucks won 9 of their last 11 games. The Knicks 10 out of their 13 games. Both of them is really both teams is starting to find who they are as a team, growing. But I still see some weaknesses in both teams, more so in Milwaukee. I know everybody looking at Antetokounmpo and say how dominant he is, but I see the weakness in his game. I'm being honest with you, and it's not really his game; it's just the team in general. I think they're getting to be an older team in my book. All right, in that game, Jalen Brunson, he had 45 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Knicks still fell 110-105. Dame Lillard dropped 30 points. He had 4 rebounds, 4 assists. And Tubo had 22 points. But our y'all heard me call this dude. I'm not even gonna say Bat Girl, Bat Mike. I got off Robin, but he is our Robin. Julius Randle collected 20 points. He had 10 rebounds, 9 assists. That was against Toronto. See, I kind of fooled y'all. That was against Toronto. But against the Bucks, he only had 16 points. And it's not to say he had a bad game, but more of a mediocre. I guess if he was a bench player, he would have had a great game. But he had 16 points, 12 rebounds, and 5 assists. He's gonna have to do better than what he did that game. He gonna have to, I want, even though it's 4 more points in the Toronto game, I want him to at least get 25 points this game, and we have a chance. And the rest of the guys like um Josh Hart and my man Dante DiVincenzo. Now, Josh Hart, I'm gonna give a break because Josh Hart actually has to play. He gonna be guarding Antetokounmpo, so it's gonna take away from his game. But they're gonna have to step it up. In the last game, Josh Hart had 6 points. Dan Chizo had three. Coming off the winner in Toronto, Both of them had good games. Denver scored 21 points. Hart has 17 points. Emmanuel quickly added 10 points. Quickly didn't do so bad in that first game. I think he had 14 points against the Bucks. So they're gonna have to really step it up in this game if they want to get to the next season. They want to get to Vegas. Um, that last game, we do the comparison how the Knicks played for fair against them. What? Scoring 105 points, 10 the game 110 points up. Knicks grabbed 56 rebounds, so they 41, 18 assists. They're gonna have to, like the Knicks gonna have to really step up their assist game. I mean, Dame Lillard didn't even look that good in the first half. You know what I'm saying? He erupted basically in the ending of the third to going into the fourth. More defense on him. This might be a game that I think age might take a little toll on Dame Lillard. Dame Lillard is not that young. I'm just saying it. And the way he played over the last few years, there's a lot of wear and tear. And Tumbo, he's a beast. He's a beast. Brook Lopez, that last game, he led the first game had 8 blocks. 8 blocks. You know what I'm saying? So Chris Middleton wasn't that much of a threat that game, but he kept hitting the points every now and then. But we're gonna have to stop forcing shots. Um, Move Hartenstein in there a little bit more, move him out the paint to try to draw Brook Lopez out. But being that the Knicks don't have centers that can really hit a 15, 16-foot jump on a consistent at all, let's be honest. Brook Lopez really don't have to move out the paint that much. You know what I'm saying? But we still have to move our centers out the paint so that he can get that 3-second defensive call if he's going to sit there and wait for the block, because he had 8 blocks that last game. So a lot of things is going to have to change for the Knicks if they would like to go to Vegas in the semifinals. And the paint, fast points, fast break points from that game. The Knicks had 42 points, 28 for the Bucks. Second chance points, we outscored them 13-8. Fast break points, 15-7. I mean, a lot is going to have to change for the Knicks. I mean, this is a game that we couldn't take. We can beat these guys. It's not like they are unbeatable. I know they have a better record than us, but the Knicks is fifth in the East. It's not like we slouches. So like everybody thought that the Bucks and the Boston Celtics was going to be so dominant. I don't think so, because look right now. Look right now. The Celtics is out. And this is a chance for the New York Knicks to creep in and take that goddamn trophy. Be the first team to win the first ever in-season tournament trophy, and Jalen Brunson to be the first player to hold up the MVP trophy for the New York Knicks in the in-season tournament. What do y'all think? Y'all think this is possible? Tell me, hit me in the comments. While you're down there, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. You know, I got a feeling that the Knicks is going to go all the way. And I'm going to tell you one more time, the NBA, they did it. You know what I'm saying? They got the fans really excited in the beginning of the season. Now, by the time we get to the middle of the season, what we going to be looking at? You know what I'm saying? I know it died down for some of y'all, but the All-Star break, you know what I'm saying? They got us going all through the season. Let's give the NBA one big hands up, because y'all doing it, baby. Let's give them a hand. Let's give them a hand, because y'all doing it. Y'all doing it for the fans. Well, at least for this fan. And I know I said I wasn't a fan of the in-season tournament when it first started, but y'all changed my mind. And with that being said, I want everybody to stay safe, stay healthy. God bless, and peace, baby.